running back. He comes in fourth in the NFL in rushing touchdowns this year. It's the Lions and the Texans, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get the... Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Stroud off the play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That's completed right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On play action, here's Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Throwing is Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly,
has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the 35 on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Back to the air following the pick 6. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Pass play coming here. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Brown on the inside give. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Lions readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out for things to change near the end of the season. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 23. Catch made by Mitchell. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Dumps it off to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Stroud throwing here on first. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 21-zip already. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's got a man left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well. Right up the gut. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Lions' 34-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud off the play fake. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first. Throwing is Stroud. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has it down close. And
that's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They kick the running back in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's good for a gain of 5. Cooper DeJean with the stop. 5 yards makes the hole a little smaller. It's going to be 3rd and 14 coming up. Back to throw. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Stroud. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Calling about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coleman with the grab. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. Says he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. The return's looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll run it from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll run now on second down. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Connection made to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
All right.
Back to throw, Stroud. Complete to Coleman. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Here's Stroud now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans ballooning the first half lead even further. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Lions have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. From the 32, he finds Laporta. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Slot receiver headed left. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the 42. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They are throwing it again. That's complete. Here's Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Laporta with the grab. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. And that brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. The Jaguars trying to gut this one out as it would...
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Receiver in motion going left. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the